WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show. Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
It is 7:38. Welcome back to Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. We got our contest coming up sometime between now and 8 o'clock. Someone's going to walk away with a family 4-pack of tickets to the New York International Auto Show. It begins this week at the Javits Center in New York City. You can visit autoshowny.com for the schedule and tickets and info, but we're going to give away a family 4-pack of tickets coming up. To the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline we go. Every Tuesday we talk with our good friend Barry Blank from National Estate Jewelers for a feature that we call What's It Worth? Good morning, Barry. Welcome back. How are you?
Good morning. I'm wonderful. I hope I sound okay. I'm in my car.
Just fine. Of course. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's talk about white gold today, Barry. I know that a lot of people are very fond and prefer white gold when it comes to jewelry settings, but maybe everybody's not really sure what it is. You want to talk about how white gold is formulated?
Well, it's a funny thing. White gold is a silvery metal. We call it white because it's not gold color. But white gold is colored gold by three main materials that are added to yellow gold: manganese, nickel, and palladium. And they're generally added in very small amounts because they want to take the yellowish color away. And it gives it, they all look very, very similar. Or people say they can look at a piece of white gold and say it's white gold or it's platinum or it's silver. And you just can't do it you can do it a little by half because platinum is a heavier, denser metal. But the only way to really determine it is by using an acid test or an X-ray tester. So that's the difference. It's the addition of another metal.
Yes, and some people have told me that they can spot it just by looking at it, and you saying that's not possible, right? I agree with you. I don't think you can.
After being in my store for 18 years, that's right, 18 years. If somebody can tell me there's an 18 karat without looking at it, I got to tell you, if I could do it, that you can't do a blind test. But if you put down three samples of three identical rings, nobody can tell you the difference.
Yeah, they'd be way ahead of the rest of the world if they could, right?
Yeah, I mean, silver is an identical item. Silver is very light. Platinum is in the mid-range of weight. White gold is in the mid-range of weight, and platinum is in the heavier, denser range. When you heft it, if they're identical, you could tell basically the difference.
Are there other metals, Barry, that are made to look white, like maybe a white silver or a white platinum? Is there any need, or does that exist in the market at all?
The metals that look like silver are going to be stainless steel. And the biggest problem with stainless steel is it doesn't react to any acid test. So I see a lot of stainless steel marked 18 karat because the test is gold. And we have to be very, very weary of those. But the other things are copies, like costume jewelry, which is a silvery metal plated base metal. And it looks the same. And sometimes we even see diamonds and precious stones in costume jewelry. So we have to be careful.
Yeah, every setting needs to be looked at uniquely. You're right about that. The differences between gold and silver and platinum are numerous, obviously. And when you talk about this different formulations and whatnot, what makes it, platinum is the most precious of all metals, Barry? Does that still hold true?
It's the most precious because it's the most dense, it's the most difficult to work with, and the most expensive jewelry in the world is generally, and I say generally, made out of platinum. French jewelry very often is made out of platinum, and or 18 karat. But yeah, it's a very, very fine metal to work with. You can get the most detail out of it because it's the densest. And Deco jewelry, platinum bracelets, Cartier and Tiffany all work in platinum jewelry. Matter of fact, I've even seen some jewelry coming out of stores today that's platinum, but the diamonds are horrible, very included diamonds because it's cheaper to put cheap diamonds in a piece of platinum. So, they're selling platinum jewelry, but they're selling total weight merchandise.
How come we've never had a platinum rush in our history, Barry? You hear about the gold rush and people flocking to different parts of the world to paying for gold. Has there ever been a platinum rush as far as you know?
Not as far as I know, because platinum is as a mined metal. It's not a tanned metal. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know everything yet, although my father might say, he knew everything. The dads tend to know everything. I come across as if I know everything, but I do the best I can. And when I don't, I'll refer to somebody else. But platinum, it just, first of all, it wasn't until the 20s or 30s that platinum came into use. So, and it's really a mined metal that I think it has to be taken out and refined from the elements.
So you don't just pull it from the ground and it's already valuable like gold is.
Generally speaking,
okay.
I would say that's my feeling, and you really got to refine it out of the process, And even gold can't be used right out of the ground. That's what when you think the miners even today they find something called pyrite, and it looks like gold. The thing is that pyrite exists in a crystal system, and it is very crystal looking when you pull it out of the ground. Gold does not look like that. Gold is amorphous and flowing, and it's not generally it's not crystalline.
And pyrite is iron, right? It's iron pyrite, right? They call it fool's gold?
Yeah. It's called fool's gold, and it very often people brought that into sell. And I'm sure I get pieces of pyrite in all the time.
Do you really? Wow, even still, huh? Wow.
Even still, and I got to tell these people, hey, I'm sorry.
Man, well, if you're going over to National Estate Jewelers for the free evaluation day today, don't bring any pyrite, don't bring any fool's gold. Bring over some real stuff and get those free verbal evaluation today. That happens every Tuesday at National Estate Jewelers. And also, Barry, just a little hint. Can you give me something big you're working on in a few weeks? Is there anything you could tell me at this point?
Well, I'm talking to my landlord.
All right.
There's a space vacant 2 spaces over, and I think if he lets me do it, I'm going to make a huge sale. I'll keep you posted on this.
Okay.
Because I have a warehouse full of antiques and costume jewelry and silver jewelry, and by next week I'm going to know if it's going to happen, where we're going to be selling like I did a couple of years ago when I moved from a big space to a small space. We did a 3-week estate sale. I think if he lets me, I'm going to do it again.
Awesome. All right. Maybe next week you'll have some more information on it?
I will tell you next Tuesday if he says it's okay.
Beautiful.
And if he does, we're going to move ahead with it.
All right, good stuff. So make sure you're with us next week, and we'll see what's going on there in East Brunswick. Barry Blank, National Estate Jewelers, thanks as always, and we'll talk next week, and maybe you'll have a big announcement for us on this.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Barry, thank you. Enjoy this wonderful weather today, too. All right, Jersey Central traffic and weather.